Did we look in the cell phone reports and records to see whether there was any phone evidence of Charlie Adelson being extorted by Magbanua or Garcia or Rivera?
We did, yes.
All right, looking at the day after Dan Markel's murder, which would have been July 19th of 2014, would that have been the day after Magbanua would have told Charlie Adelson he was being extorted, per his testimony and this State 62?
Yes.
Okay. What did Charlie Adelson and Magbanua, what were they saying to each other in text messages that day, the day after this alleged extortion?
So he speaks of heading to the gym, asking her if she's taking her children to the beach. She replies that it's beautiful, probably the pool, and he encourages her to have a nice day.
Okay, so then this would have been after Magbanua left his home that morning that we saw in your first presentation is headed south toward Rivera's. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, and Charlie Adelson reaches out to Magbanua first. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And he says he's headed to the gym?
Yes.
Any mention of extortion, bad guys, money in these messages?
No.
Does it appear that there's any anger or fear in these messages?
It does not.
What about, and in the, what about in the week following the murder? What did they talk about that week?
Well, there's additional messages from the 19th, later on in the afternoon. And then, yes, we have messages from the next week.
And what were their conversations that week like? So here they're talking about the weather and how late it is in the day?
Yes.
Okay. What about the next messages? She wants him to get Jerry to call in some prescription shampoo for her?
Yes.
Okay. What's next? He says sweet dreams?
Yes.
What's next? She's complaining about a headache, migraine?
Yes.
Okay. What's next? He's saying laugh out loud?
Yes.
All right. Any more after that? Here she says, have a good day, smiley face, and he says, you too?
Correct.
And is that all we have from that week?
Yes.
Did they ever discuss extortion, bad guys, money?
No.
Okay. Does it seem like pretty mundane things?
It does, yes.
All right, from 2014 to 2016, those 2 years after the murder, do Charlie Adelson and Katherine Magbanua stay in regular contact with each other, even after they break up in the fall of 2014?
Yes.
Okay, from the messages, do they appear to have a close friendship?
I would say yes.
Can you show us some examples of that? Here is she giving him some relationship advice and saying he'd make a great dad?
Yes.
All right, and what's next? Does Charlie Adelson tell her he loves her in October of 2014?
He does.
Does he say, it makes me feel good that you care about me. I'm very lucky to have you as part of my life?
He does.
Okay, what's next? Oh, I'm sorry, can you go back? Does she respond that she will always care about him?
Yes.
Okay, what's next? And here they have an exchange. Is this in February of 2015?
It is.
And here she says, I always know how to make you smile, and he says, yes, you do.
Correct.
What's next? What do they say here?
It's February 24th of 15. Good, I love you. And he replies, I love you too.
Okay. What about later that year? Are there more friendly exchanges?
October 27th of 2015.
And she's maybe wishing him a happy birthday and thank you for helping me and I love you?
Yes.
And what does he say back?
Can't wait to get lunch with you. You're the best. I am lucky to have you as a friend for life.
Smiley face?
Yes.
Okay, what's next? All right, here are they kind of calling each other names, it seems like in a funny way.
Yes.
And he says, I miss you.
Yes.
And what about the next month? Are there any messages in the next month? Okay, maybe some sort of inside joke here.
Yes.
Okay. Is she giving laughing, crying emojis?
Yes.
All right, what's next? Is this the same day?
It is.
And how does he end this exchange?
LOL, you're the best.
So laugh out loud, you're the best?
Yes.
After maintaining a close friendship for years, according to these texts, at what point did Charlie Adelson and Katherine Magbanua no longer have any contact via phone again? Is it after the arrest of Sigfredo Garcia?
Yes. I'm trying to recall exactly when that ended, but it was well into the time of the arrest, yes.
Okay. Now, in all of these messages from the records between Charlie Adelson and Magbanua in those 2 years, are there any messages where they discuss being extorted?
No.
Are there any messages where they discuss Dan Markel's murder?
No.
What about Magbanua knowing people who wanted to hurt his family, or anything like that?
Nothing.
When Donna Adelson's phone was seized and cell-brighted, was there evidence inside that Donna Adelson and Charlie Adelson had communicated for several years over WhatsApp?
Yes.
And what is WhatsApp?
WhatsApp is just a communication app, multi-platform. You can use it on iPhones or Androids or other devices, and it is just another platform which people can communicate, voice, text. And it is what we call an over-the-top app in that it does not go through the carrier traditional infrastructure. So it's not using their text message service, it's using the data side. So we don't see records of that, those communications in the call detail records that we get. And it offers the security of encryption, that those messages are encrypted for the security of the senders.
Sometimes people use WhatsApp because maybe they're somewhere internationally and that's the easiest way to communicate internationally.
Yes.
Do sometimes people use WhatsApp because, as you said, it's an encrypted service and maybe those messages could be harder to find as opposed to a regular text message?
Calls for speculation.
Please approve.
Okay. I could ask a different question, Judge.
Please do.
What does an encrypted message mean?
So encrypted means that the message content itself is encoded in a way that it cannot be easily read or decoded in transit. So if there was an interception or someone were to get hold of that text message because of the encryption, you're not able to actually see what's in there. And so that provides, again, for the security of those messages and traffic.
Okay, thank you. Looking at this WhatsApp thread between Charlie Adelson and Donna Adelson, were some messages seen in 2023 that law enforcement did not previously have?
Correct.
Okay. If you could turn our attention to the first one from July of 2016. Okay. Do you mind going to the next? Thank you. All right, so they're talking about some good news.
Yes.
Okay, what's next? All right, so what does Charlie Adelson say here?
He says that the information he got, no, it's in the paper from yesterday, and I spoke to Marcus this morning. He said it's not official yet, but it's looking that way after he spoke to Garcia attorney.
Okay, and when was that message sent?
July 21st of 2016.
Okay, was David Marcus, spelled with a K, was that Charlie Adelson's attorney at the time?
Yes.
So according to this text, Charlie Adelson's attorney was talking to Garcia's attorney, and he's letting his mother, Donna Adelson, know that in this message?
Yes.
Who did Marcus run into when he met with Garcia's lawyer?
Katie.
Objection, Your Honor, this is hearsay. I believe 73A and 73 have been admitted at this point. They're in evidence. The objections are overruled.
What happened when Garcia's lawyer, when Charlie Adelson's lawyer met with Garcia's lawyer? Who did they run into?
Miss Magbanua.
Okay. Now, how do we know that Kaddie is Magbanua?
That's how he had her listed in his contacts within his phone, Charlie Adelson's.
Okay. So throughout their relationship, Katherine Magbanua's phone number and all of these messages are all to Kaddie in his phone. That's how he spelled Katie.
Correct.
Okay. And then how does Donna Adelson respond to this?
To the small world comment, she replies that it is, and then he goes on to discuss the meeting.
So does he say that his attorney said they said hi to each other, they shook hands, he introduced himself, and she is nice and beautiful?
Correct.
Okay, and how does Donna Adelson respond?
Like all your girlfriends.
Okay, so this is July of 2016. So is this about 2 months after Garcia was arrested for the murder of Sigfredo Garcia was arrested for the murder of Dan Markel?
Yes.
Okay, and Katie's his baby mama?
Yes.
Okay. Did Donna Adelson or Charlie Adelson express any anger here or four-letter words for Garcia, the man who shot Dan Markel and had been arrested for it 2 months earlier?
No.
Or for Katie, the mother of his children?
No.
All right, looking at the next month in August, show us this WhatsApp message. Now, is it between Charlie Adelson and Donna Adelson?
It is, yes.
Okay, can you read us the message from August 2nd here?
Charlie Adelson says, "Did you see in the paper where the state star witness that rented the hotel room is a convicted cocaine dealer? Maybe those guys were just up in Tallahassee buying drugs and just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Maybe the coke dealer did it because Danny did not pay him for his drugs, just like he stiffed everyone else he did business with. This whole thing is just crazy."
So at this point in August, you said Garcia and Rivera, they had been arrested for at least 2 months, right?
Yes.
And at this point, Charlie Adelson, according to Charlie Adelson, and according to him, he and his mother had been extorted for almost a year and a half as of a couple months ago.
That'd be correct.
In this message from Charlie Adelson, though, does it appear to spitball another theory of Dan Markel's murder besides the extortion, that they've supposedly been extorted for the last 2 years by the killers?
It does, yes.
And when law enforcement investigated, did the hitman actually hang out with a local cocaine dealer who the police interviewed, and he gave them information about the men he sold drugs to?
Yes.
Okay. And that was in the paper.
I'm sorry?
And they're talking about the fact that that was in the paper.
Yes.
Okay. And that maybe that coke dealer's the guy that killed Danny.
Yes.
Maybe Danny was buying drugs from him, stiffed him, something like that.
That's what it says, yes.
Okay. What's next after this? After Donna Adelson says, "I did not see that," which paper?
Charlie indicates that it was in the Tallahassee Democrat, and Donna that she has stopped reading everything.
And does she say, "Wow, exclamation point, I've stopped reading everything"?
Yes.
Does she say, "What are you talking about? You told me that they've been extorting us for 2 years"?
Objection, argumentative.
Sustained.
Is there anything about extortion in these messages?
There is not.
All right. Last thing we saw from, or at the beginning of the presentation, we saw that in Donna Adelson's phone, she said that he was telling the truth in his trial, and the truth is out. Was there another message to Wendy Adelson after she told Wendy Adelson? excuse me, I'm sorry. Is there more messages here? I'm
There
sorry
is,
about
just the end of that conversation.
that. Okay, thank you. Can you walk us through these and then I'll move on?
Certainly, it's just the conclusion of that the guy admitted to selling them cocaine and hanging.
This is cumulative.
Stand as cumulative.
Okay, is this the end of the conversation that we just saw?
It is, yes.
Okay. And do these messages mention extortion?
They do not.